15th century Germany. When every book was written by hand, knowledge was limited and prices touched the sky. A goldsmith who watches the machines in the marketplace and begins to nurture a strange idea in his mind. Failed experiments, people laughing at him, financial struggles, and then one moment when letters appear on paper pressed into existence for the very first time. That was the moment knowledge was set free. If you enjoy this video, before watching the full story, please like our channel, Innovation Journey. For more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to Innovation Journey. The man who set knowledge free, Mainz, 15th century. Narrow stone streets, timber-framed houses, and the soft glow of candlelight after sunset. It was an age when knowledge existed, but it was imprisoned, locked within a few hands in a few places. Books existed, but they were rare, because every single book was written by hand. Inside church scriptoria, scribes sat in silence. Before them lay parchment, a quill in hand, an ink pot by their side. They copied every word, letter by letter. Their eyes burned, their fingers stiffened, their backs ached. And if even a single word was written incorrectly, the entire page had to be rewritten. Completing one book could take years. That is why books were expensive. Only the wealthy, the church, and the elite could afford them. For ordinary people, knowledge was only a distant dream. In this very city lived a man named Johannes Gutenberg. He was not a scribe, nor a scholar. He was a goldsmith, shaping metal, crafting tools, working with precision. That was his skill. In his workshop, the sound of hammers echoed. The heat of the furnace glowed. The scent of molten metal filled the air. Gutenberg often wandered through the marketplace. He carefully observed the wine presses squeezing grapes. He watched olive presses, metal casting, carving, and the application of ink. Everywhere, tools were pressing, shaping, transferring force. These were ordinary sights to others, but in Gutenberg's mind, they began forming an extraordinary idea. What if words could be pressed like this? What if letters could be reused again and again? The idea did not come suddenly. It was born from months of observation and deep thought. Then he began experimenting. He created small metal letters, each one separate. He arranged them to form words. But there were problems. The ink would not properly adhere to metal. The pressure was uneven. The impressions were unclear. Failure after failure. People laughed at him. Some said, "He has gone mad." Others mocked. Words cannot be pressed. But Gutenberg did not stop. He developed a new oil-based ink. He designed a press inspired by the wine press. He arranged the letters carefully in a frame, applied ink, placed paper on top, and turned the handle. A soft creaking sound filled the room. He held his breath. He lifted the paper, and there they were, letters, clear, sharp, perfectly aligned. His hands trembled. His eyes widened in disbelief. This was not just a page. It was the beginning of a new era. Soon after, he printed the Gutenberg Bible. When people saw multiple identical copies of a book for the first time, they were astonished. Books could now be produced faster, cheaper, and in greater numbers. Gradually, books reached ordinary people. More people began to read. Ideas began to travel. This single invention laid the foundation for the Renaissance, the Reformation, and the scientific revolution. Gutenberg had not merely built a machine, he had set knowledge free.